Alright guys, it's Trevingsley, and there's someone I want to talk about. So Global Dokkan last night, they released a new look at the new STR Ultra Instinct Goku sign, specifically. This is from his fight with Kefla, even though the background indicates that it's from later in the Tournament of Power. Right now, he's looking like a Realm of Gods category, key 4 HP attack and defense 130%, and a Super STR type key 4 and 100% stats lead, which indicates to me that he's going to be a legendary summon LR, which is not great. It's not looking too good for our wallets, but what is good about that is that if you miss him, which I'm going to get into in a little bit, he will be back. So keep that in mind. He'll be back sooner than like a Dokkan Fest. But let's look at his links and all that, and his look at his categories right there. I mean, categories are looking pretty good. His passive skill right up here, attack and defense 77%. Great chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, for 7 turns at the start of turn. And high chance to evade enemy attack from the 8th turn. And then he gets key 1 up to 7, and attack and defense 11% up to 77 with each attack evaded. So when I first read him, I saw the 7 turns. I was like, well, 7 turns, that's not too great for that 70% chance to dodge. But he keeps a 50% chance. So he's still like gross. Like he's still like insane. And then you look at his links. Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, Godly Power, Over in a Flash, Tournament of Power, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. That's a disgusting link set, especially for Representatives Universe 7 or Universe Survival Saga. Also Realm of Gods. I mean, insane link set. I'm not super impressed by his super attack effects, just disabling enemies' guard. It is useful. I don't think it's completely useless, like some people in the community do, but it's definitely not the best. It could have been like raises attack for 1 turn or raises defense for 1 turn or something. Something more useful than disable enemy guard. That's a pretty mid super attack thing. But overall, I mean, he is something different. He's so good, insane, disgusting. But let me remind you of something. Something on the around the corner. You can tell I was looking for STRUI Goku just now. We have these guys right around the corner. Now, you're looking at them base form, not too impressive. But once you go to, excuse me for a second, once you go to their like transformed state, I mean, I think it's to me, without seeing Goku in game, it still to me seems like no competition. These guys have him, and here's my like kind of explanation why. So you look at Blue Gogeta, right? And he does exactly what I was just talking about. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn, raises defense for 1 turn. Both of those are like really, really useful. Like way more useful than disabling enemies' guard. You look at their category, Last Resort or Fusion versus Last Resort and Patara. And you look at those side by side with the 4 key Realm of Gods category. Don't get me wrong, the 4 key Realm of Gods category is insane and really like makes the team. You don't have to worry as much about links with the team because they'll have 8 key, so you'll be good to go. But with these guys, I mean, one, you can run them both on UI Goku's team, so maybe that's part of it to where you should summon for UI Goku. But to me, these guys are just way better than, not way better, let me take that back. These guys are just better than UI Goku. If anything else, just look, they have active skills. UI Goku doesn't have an active skill. I'm not saying UI Goku's bad. In fact, I think he's like disgusting. I can't wait to see what he can do. But legendary summon banners suck. Let's be real. I'm gonna take the talent stance on this one. They're terrible. They're the worst. You have higher rates, or you have lower rates to get the card. There are more featured units that are bad. The LRs are on there, but they're all unfeatured. Whereas with these guys, like Tech Vegito Blues banner, you know, you have 2 LRs on there. You have 3 LRs on his banner, 3 LRs on Gogeta's banner alone. They're all exclusive, so you can't get them anywhere else. And they're featured with a bunch of other exclusives. Whereas Goku is probably going to be with a bunch of trash units. Now, hopefully they do release, like, what I'm thinking is like maybe a Piccolo Gohan combo card, or an SSR Krillin, an SSR Roshi, SSR Tien, something like that, with him, then it becomes a little more different, or becomes a little harder to justify to not summon on this guy because of Representatives Universe 7 cards introduced into the game. But again, what I'm going to say, if you're on the fence, save for these guys, 100%, I think they're just better from, like, you read them and you read UI Goku, I think they're just better than he is. I could be wrong. You know, they, like, their attack and defense passives are very similar. And how they work are very similar. But I think the Last Resort team, we just look at it. I think this team is better than the Realm of Gods team. I think it's close, you know. But then you combine that, like you look at LR Vegito again, let's go back to him. You combine Last Resort with Potara, right? And then you basically have the Realm of Gods team. So, basically, I mean, there are definitely a lot of, like, places that don't overlap, but pretty much you have that team. So here's what I say. Let's look at what UI Goku's banner is once he comes out. I'll make another video then. And then we'll, like, definitively decide. But for today, on May 20th, before UI Goku comes out, I think you should save for these guys still. I think their team is better. Their team really just being Vegito Blue's team with Potara attached. With Fusion attached, I think it's kind of debatable, you know. But to me, I think these two are still worth summoning for. I mean, you really just gotta factor in the fact that they have an active skill. They have an active skill and UI Goku doesn't. And their active skill is an extra super attack. And they do multiple super attacks in a turn. I think these guys are just better, straight up. But at the end of the day, I think summon for who you want to summon for. I will definitely be doing a summoning video on this UI Goku. But if you're on the fence, I just want to throw out there, I think saving for the blue fusions is just better. It's a better play, better for your stones, better value with all the cards that are on it. And I think they themselves are better, just looking at them next to UI Goku. But that's just me. Not to take anything away from UI Goku, who is someone I'm very excited for and will be summoning for. And I'm actually really excited for a buff for the Representatives Universe 7 team that really needs it. But anyway, that's pretty much how I feel on the new UI Goku versus the Blue Fusions. I think definitely summon for the Blue Fusions, but that's just me. But anyway, I'm Trevingsley. I hope you guys enjoy. If you summon for this guy, good luck. Honestly. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.